Hi everyone! Hola, aloha, cha, salut, ni hao, namaste, ohayo, yagamasma, здравствуйте, привет, bunna, dzień dobry, sziasztok, hallo. Sincha, yebosio tere, salam alaikum, sasiaka, marhaban, merhaba, habiri, and shalom. Welcome, my name is Brunel and I've got my eyes shut because because I have no idea because I forgot my name for a second. All right, never mind. So welcome, hello. This is the May 2019 edition of Things That I Have Loved. I've actually not put anything here that I did not like. Everything has been loved, looked after, used, enjoyed, and played with, and right, okay, so I've got a range of stuff here. Some of them are kind of skincare, some of them are not makeup related at all, and I just thought I'd share with you. Now, somewhere along the way, it might be a bit too TMI, and if it is, well, tough luck. Okay, so getting started, and something to do with health and the digestive system. So if you don't want to hear about that, cover your ears. All right, I'll wave when it's time for me, for you, when it's safe. All right, so starting off with this, voila, this one here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. This is the premium activated charcoal, which is edible, and if it's from a company, what's the name of the company? Oh gosh, I'll put a link in the description bar. So it's called Edible Health. Yeah, so the company is from Edible Health. They've got a website, www.ediblehealth.com. It's sold on Amazon. It is activated charcoal, which helps your inside. If you like me, where you literally eat anything and then you can see your stomach just kind of like popping out and you get bloated no matter what you eat, this actually helps with that. Now, it has got recommendation of I believe four tablets, 4 capsules. Yeah. Before and after. I don't do that. I take 2 capsules before, and that's just with my main meals, before and after, and that has really helped me wake up in the morning with a really flat stomach, normal as it should be, without feeling bloated. Word of warning, this is where a little bit of TMI comes along. Let's just say, because it's activated charcoal, things can be a bit black. Okay, yes, things can be a bit dark, if you know what I mean, when it comes out. So just to give you some ideas of what it does, it says do not exceed the recommended dosage. Contact your GP first before you take anything. As usual, make sure it is safe for you, and that's up to you. I'm just telling you, do your own research and make sure that whatever you ingest is actually good for you or is right for you. So it is processing coconut shells at very high temperature, creates a form of charcoal with a very porous surface. This form of charcoal is known as activated charcoal, which obviously you use also for your mouth and so on to clean your teeth. Activated charcoal contributes to reducing excessive flatulence. I don't suffer from flatulence. I just suffer from a bloated stomach, so calm down. So excessive flatulence, so if you suffer from that, there's something that can help you. It is for bloat or bloating from gas. Oh dear, this is so TMI. I'm just reading what it says. Okay, sorry. From gas after eating. This beneficial effect can be obtained by taking 1 gram of activated charcoal, that's 1 serving of 4 capsules, at least 30 minutes before eating, and then taking 1 gram of activated charcoal, again, which is equates to 1 serving, which is 4 capsules, shortly after the meal. As I said, I don't take a 4 before and 4 after. That's just a bit too much for me. 2 before and 2 after actually works. So just in case and you didn't know about it, this might be able to help you, but obviously do your own research. All right, now I can wave for anybody else who went off there. It's safe for you to come back. I've stopped talking about it now. Okay, so moving on. Oral health. This one is mouthwash. Now I've actually got 2 here. This one from the Breath Co, which is I bought from Amazon. This is about £9, and it is fights a bad breath, works instantly, lasts for over 12 hours. No, I don't suffer from bad breath, but I've got a thing about smells and bad smells, and I'm obsessed with smells. I've got an issue with it, so I'm the kind of person who walks around sniffing herself and everywhere. So this is fantastic. So if I'm at work, I usually have what I've done is you know, one of those spray ones that you can get from Boots or a Superdrug, you know, to freshen your breath. Well, actually, I've emptied that and I've used that, and I've put one of these in there, and I just, after I have my meal during the day, when I'm at work, I just a little bit in the mouth, and fresh breath, fresh breath all the way. So I use this one. So the Breath Co. Yeah, so mild mint, and this one actually, it is very mild. It's almost tasteless, to a point where you think there's nothing to this, what's the point? But actually, don't be fooled. You have this, and when you use this before you go to bed after brushing your teeth, hint hint hint, then when you wake up in the morning, oh, fresh breath, not a stink anywhere at all. It is all fresh. It's almost like after, you know, that smell, fresh breath, you know, a smell after the rain has come down. That's what you get from this. And this one here, this one is from Dr. Organic, and this one you buy it from I think you can purchase it online. I bought mine from Holland & Barrett, and it was at the time when they had a penny sale, so I bought, you know, two for basically, you know, buy one get the other one for a penny thing. So I got that, and in this one here, it has got bioactive oral care, organic aloe vera mouthwash, grapefruit seed extract, bioactive herbal extract, arnica, and tea tree, purifying extra mint fresh. And let me tell you, this is fresh. The smell, when I have used this, I just literally open my mouth and go, just so I can have a good sniff, because it is that fresh. Anyway, so that's that one. I think it's about £7 normal price, but I absolutely love this, and it works wonders. Right, so that's enough about health and all that. Now, skincare. Let's start off with, I did have a kind of like a facial scrub, but I can't be bothered to go and get it now. It's one of those Lacura ones, and it's brand new, pink clay, and it's fantastic. Yeah, the only problem I have with that is that I've realized that the beads in there, they've got like a blue color on it, and I think those are the plastic beads which are not environmentally friendly, the ones which end up in via the you know, the system, and end up in the sea and being consumed by fish. So I'm gonna have to get rid of that, which is a shame, because it's super fantastic. It's in a pink little pink tube, but that is unfortunate. By the way, if you know that that's not the case and you want to correct me, do let me know if you've used that the Lacura new pink clay stuff, which it comes from Aldi, then, and you know that those beads are not the same plastic ones, which are actually, I think they might have been banned, or most companies are getting rid of them and they're not using them anymore. Do let me know, and I'll keep it and I'll wait, okay, because I do love that. But going to skin, to help me moisturize. Now, because I am super oily, I still need to moisturize, but I need to be mindful of about the kind of moisturizers that I use, because unfortunately for me, if I use the kind of like super heavy, intensely moisturizing ones before applying my makeup, it will melt up within a couple of hours. It just will. So I have to then find alternatives. So starting off with something that's extremely moisturizing is this one, which is Idole. Because the brand is CN, which is a CIEN, and this is a Q10 Intense Serum Advanced Anti-Aging Formula. Yes, so this one is fantastic. And look at, I mean, I've got 3 more bottles, and I think they're about £2 or £3.99. They are definitely worth it. If you've got dry face, I am telling you, you need to give this one a try, rather than going out for the most expensive products out there. Honestly, give these ones this one a try. It is fantastic. It is, oh my gosh, it is so intensely moisturizing. You get 50 ml in here, and it leaves your face feeling really soft without feeling greasy. It is so good. I mean, it is so good. It is really worth trying. I've lost the cover. That's why I can't find it. So yeah, it is fantastic and it's so affordable. So the next time you're inside Lidl over there, then do give these a try. Even if you don't have you know, super dry face, but you have oily skin like me, I use this at night, and when I wake up in the morning, my skin feels so absolutely gorgeously soft and just loved, really loved. So that's that. Again, for helping me with moisture. Oh God, you know what? There it is. There it is. So there is the product itself, and this is the cover. This is Brunellesp, which I believe is actually a French. Yes, it is a French company. And this one is for Hydromat Emulsion, which is basically for normal and combination skin. It is moisture, kind of a cream for those of us who are super oily. It is a matte cream, so it still moisturizes your skin without leaving it feeling greasy or oily or anything like that. And I use this actually before I apply my foundation as part of the skincare. Yeah, it is a fantastic. It just gets absorbed into the skin really quickly and leaves it feeling moisturized and loved, without obviously leaving any greasy residue or oily residue at all on your skin. It really disappears. So yes, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but Brunellesp, which is spelled EMBRYOLISSE. Again, I will put the link in the description bar. It's also super affordable as well, and they've got a fantastic range of products that this company has, so that is great. Oh, before I get super excited and carry on with the skincare, I've just spotted something. You might not be able to tell what this is. I'll put it at an angle. This one is actually a foot purifying sock pack. Yes, you heard me right. It is made by Superdrug's own brand. So for those of you, I think Superdrug is only in the UK. But honestly, if you've got dry feet, if you want to soften your feet, if you might have dry skin there, if you want to make them look pretty and ready for the summer because you're going to be wearing your sandals and you want them to feel soft, this actually does work. I cannot believe it. It is £1.99. I got it on the off chance. I thought, oh, that's interesting. Let me just get it. I don't think I expect anything from it. And when you get it, you've basically got like two bits of feet in there where you've got socks basically, and they're covered in plastic with another bit of material. And inside it's got here charcoal. There's a theme about charcoal here. It's got one application which lasts 20 minutes. I left mine there whilst I was doing my makeup. There's no need to rush and take it off. And it helps to purify and soften the skin with coconut oil and vitamin E. And yeah, so Superdrug Charcoal Food Soak contains charcoal powder to help purify your feet, while coconut oil and vitamin E help to soften dry, rough and cracked heels with a fruity blueberry fragrance. It is fantastic. So it really works. I did not think it would work. The way to do it is you clean your feet properly, you know, and then you dry them. And then what you do is you've got a section where the top is, it will say open here. I basically just took a pair of scissors and snapped that and then slotted my foot in and then let it be for, you know, and just carried on doing whatever I was doing. Then went over and I just literally kind of like gently scrubbed through. Next time what I'm going to do is get it and I'm going to put ground pumice in there as well, and then I'm going to really exfoliate before I actually get around to taking it off, and I think that would work really well. But if you don't have that, keep it as it is. And yeah, so I just left it and then washed it off, and after I washed it off and dried my feet, I put moisture and, you know, cream on my feet, and they felt so soft. Let me tell you, I hate feet, by the way. I've got a thing about feet. I find them yucky. I'm just not a feet person. But oh yes, brilliant. £1.99. They're usually around to where the till areas are, so that you can, you know, quickly pick up a few things there. Go and get this one and give it a try. And if you have got a kind of a stronger exfoliator, you know, add it inside the bag and then use that as well. So brilliant. Okay, so that's that. Quickly get back to the skin stuff. This is Instant Natural, which is age defying and skin clearing serum. It's got vitamin C, retinol, niacinamide and salicylic acid in there. I think it was about £20 or something like that. It is a natural strength, and it says that our age-defying and skin-clearing serum is a comprehensive solution that addresses the appearance of lines, wrinkles, and blemishes on the skin. This lightweight serum contains retinol and salicylic acid to support cell turnover and clear clogged pores, while hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, and niacinamide defend the skin and visibly reduce uneven tone and texture. What can I say? I can't get, my skin started to get a lot better now. My skin tone is actually becoming more and more even. For those of you who don't know, my face is usually darker than anywhere else. My chest area is the lightest area. Forget it, I don't even try and match things to that. And my arms kind of get tanned on this side, but on this side they usually kind of like a lighter. It might not show it, but on this side it doesn't tan. On the outside they're tan. So I'm all over the place, and I'm just trying to get to a point where everything kind of is in one tone. So I'll be taking that vitamin C tablets as well with that. But this one is really nice. It is, you know, clearly it's got loads of goodies in there. And it's from a company that actually deals with natural ingredients, and it is great, and it works really, really well. So no problem, no complaint. Yeah, Instant Natural, so that's the name of the company. And then also to help me moisturize my skin, and again I use this one every single day, because also I tend to, when it's got, especially when it gets to summertime, I bake because I need to, unfortunately, because I'm super extremely oily. I need to make sure that I've really intensely moisturized the skin, but I need to keep things really light. So this one is from a company called the Infallible, and I think this one was about £10. This is the polyglutamic acid, and it is fantastic. It is so light. Use AM and PM, apply a pea size, and you only need a pea size. It comes out like a clear gel, but it's really, really nice, and it gets absorbed into the skin again really quickly, and it leaves it feeling really soft. It says use AM and PM, apply a pea size amount to cleanse face and neck, avoiding the eye area. Use after serums and before moisturizers, external use only. So don't you go eating it. But yeah, it is fantastic. So I love this, and it's actually starting to make a difference. Even though I still get oily, it's not as bad as it used to be. So I've seen a marked improvement. Now for makeup. Oh, Sally Hansen, everyone's heard about it, but this one is the Deep Glow, and it's fantastic for wigs. I just on the inside of the wig, no more need to have to put foundation there. Let it dry, and it is great, fantastic. Who needs to bleach your knots? I don't anymore. No. So that's that. Okay, so now to makeup. I'm gonna go with the base first, and this is a long video. My goodness, so I'm gonna be very quick. Two foundations that I've been loving. This one is Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear Nude, and this is in the shade number 10. And I absolutely love it. It's got SPF 19. It is super, super light. I know it looks tiny, but you get 40 ml in here. I love this foundation. It helps me stay matte for as long as possible. It feels so light on the skin. It is brilliant. I've already done a review on this one, and I absolutely love it. It is my holy grail. I've got two holy grail foundations, and I'm so, so lucky. So that's the first one. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. If you are super, super oily, if you've not tried this, definitely give it a try. The next one is this one again, which is quite new, which is the Ciate London Extraordinary Foundation. I love this foundation because it literally glides, and I'm wearing it. This is the foundation that I'm wearing. I've got the shade here, number 146 Y Nutmeg. That's my shade. And in here you get, it is cruelty free. You get I can't remember how much is in here. I'm trying to work out. 50 ml. You get 50 ml in this, and obviously it's got the squeezy bottle, which is travel friendly. It is fantastic, and I love it. It's just it just becomes like your skin but better. I absolutely love it. And I do kind of like 2 pumps. Well, actually 1.5 pump, one with a brush first of all, and then I'll go with the last half pump with a beauty blender to just press everything in, and it is brilliant. It can give you the full coverage that you want, or you can shear it out, and it is fantastic. So that's that. Now moving on to quickly the rest of the stuff that I've got here. Right, start off, I think I'm going to start off with concealer since I just had foundation. I love this concealer. I know he's not everyone's favorite and I take that into account, but this concealer for me, it is so light, it's so quick to blend in. When I'm doing, this is my everyday concealer, especially when I'm going to work, because it takes no time at all to get absorbed into my skin. It is a perfect shade for me. This is the Jeffree Star Magic Concealer, and mine is in the shade C22 to highlight, and I absolutely love it, and it just gets soaked into my skin so easily and blend like a dream. Literally a minute and I am done, and it is perfectly blended. And again, I am wearing it to prove a point, and honestly, it is the bee's knees. I love it. Okay, so we are nearly done. This one, I used to think to myself, what's all the big fuss about? And then eventually I got to it. I got myself the P. Louise eye base, and my shade that I've got here, which works really well, is number 5, which is Rumor number 5, and it is, I've used it as a base, and woo, let me tell you, there is a difference. There is a difference. I used to think there wasn't a difference. There is a difference. I've noticed. If you haven't got this, it is worth giving it a try if you can get a hold of it. Most of the time, it is usually sold out. I'm not surprised. But it is fantastic. And yeah, I absolutely love it. Now, last but not least, I've got here lip gloss. Which one's super cheap from Lumi Lips from Gosh. Which is super affordable, and the shade, oh god, I'm trying to think the shade, number 4. And what I like about this, it is so cute. When you open it, it's got the light just in case, and then it's got a little mirror, so hello. Oh yeah, I got the light, I got the mirror. So if you're on the go and you need something, then you're all set. Mirror there, this light on, perfect. Fantastic. And it's also kind of like really good for my skin tone, and it works really well, and it's so cheap. I think it was £3.99, £4 or cheaper. So that's that. And then finally, this baby here. Yes, this is again Jeffree Star. This is celebrity skin celebrity skin. It looks a bit too light, but this one with a brown lip pencil works perfectly. With a deep wine kind of color lip pencil works brilliantly. You know, as a middle shade with another shade of brown or any other shade, you know, around it, works really well. It is so versatile, and there is so much of it, and I use it all the time, and I've still got plenty in here. It is definitely worth it, and I absolutely love the shade. I have tried to find alternatives, and I know that there is one shade from Too Faced which is very close. I thought I had it here, but I don't, unfortunately. Yeah, but unfortunately there is another shade from Too Faced which is close, but again, it's not close enough. That it's more cool tone, and I like this one because it's more warm toned. So yeah, that's that. So these are the products I have been loving, and why, and they've worked for me. So if you do decide to try these ones out, I really hope that they work for you too, and that you learn to love them, because they've worked really well for me. And I'd hate to calm down. I'm calm. I'd hate to suggest stuff and then you go and spend your money and they don't work, but that can happen. Okay, so I'm just warning you, don't start getting upset with me if it doesn't work. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so thank you for watching this. If you haven't subscribed, then go ahead. If you have, then I do appreciate it, and do comment, get involved, and thank you for watching, and bye.